Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you are. And in our this week's video, we will look at the view of the current major indices on the RRG chart, and we'll try to analyze how these indices are performing on the RRG chart in terms of the relative strength and relative strength momentum. So I'm on the strike platform, and anything that we discuss on this video is not a buy and sell recommendation, folks. It's just to understand the dynamics of the market, how the major indices are on the RRG chart, and we will look into some of the tools that I use, and we'll look some of the technicals as well. So let's look at this together. So first thing first, we will see the status of the major indices on the RRG chart and see how things are and with regards to the RS and RS momentum. Those who have not watched my previous videos about RS and RS momentum, please you can visit my channel and you can watch the old videos, which gives the more information about what is RS and RS momentum. So RS stands for relative strength and RS momentum is relative strength momentum. So I'm on the RRG chart at the moment, and let me just put it on a weekly chart because weekly chart removes the noise, and I'm comparing with regards to the Nifty 500. So basically what I'm trying to do here is to comparing the relative strength of all major indices with regards to the Nifty 500 to see where this stands. Let me just put it fit. Yeah. So, with regards to the performance of the major indices, I believe the surprising part would be uh, again the same thing, Nifty Consumer Durables that we discussed in the previous two videos, and Nifty Pharma, Nifty Healthcare Index. All three are doing really well, and then we have Nifty India Consumption, which is really showing a great RS and RS momentum. So which is really good for us to look at those. And then we have Nifty FMCG, and I'm tracking Nifty FMCG since long, and I can see a significant increase in the relative strength in RS. So we'll have to just wait and watch to see if it increases further and gets into improving, and then further gets into leading. So for me right now on this chart, if I have to summarize quickly, which are the major indices as per the RRG chart, looks great at the moment. So I think Nifty Consumer Durables, Nifty Pharma, and Nifty Healthcare, all three are looking terrific on the RRG chart at this point in time. And I see some of the turnaround stories as well. So we'll look into the ones which are into weakening to see if there are any nirvana moment. What is nirvana moment? Anything getting into leading from weakening is a nirvana moment with a 90 degrees. So we'll see Nifty Financial Services, no Nifty Bank, no oil and gas. I see some traction in terms of slight improvements in the RS momentum. We'll have to see if it increases further. Nifty Infrastructure, yes, there is a slight improvements in the RS momentum, but RS is not that strong at the moment, but still in weakening. Nifty CPSC, same, there is no much. Nifty FMCG, we just discussed about it. Nifty Private Bank, it's in lagging at the moment. And then if I have to look at Nifty PSC, yeah, very closer to the benchmark. The center is a benchmark. So I think I see that it is very closer to that. So we'll have to see further how it behaves. And Nifty Metal is in lagging at the moment. Reduction in the RS and RS momentum, but not that significant. So we'll have to just see how it behaves further. Just a minute. Uh, just a minute. Okay. There is some problem on the screen at the moment. Let me just fix this. Uh, all right. Sorry about that. Um, All right. So if I have to look at this Nifty small cap, yeah, there these are still in leading. What does leading means? Maximum RS and maximum RS momentum. But I see a reduction in the RS momentum. So anything is going down on the y-axis is a reduction in the RS momentum. But still, yeah, I see reduction. PSU Bank is not that significant reduction in the RS, but there is a slight reduction in the RS momentum. So we'll have to see how exactly it behaves further. Nifty Media, yeah, still in leading, but significant reduction in the RS momentum. Nifty Realty, look at the tail. Huge reduction in the RS momentum, but still in leading. Uh, there could be a possibility which might make this as turnaround. So it can still be in a leading, or it can get into weakening and then come again into leading. So we'll have to watch that closely. Nifty Auto, definitely there is a slight improvements in the RS and RS momentum. So we'll have to see how exactly it behaves. The total market, yeah, and this is I think we should ignore that part. So overall, if you have to summarize, I would say still the story remains same since last 2 weeks. The Nifty consumer durables, Nifty Pharma, Nifty Healthcare Index, Nifty Auto, there is a slight improvements in the RS and RS momentum. And then Nifty FMCG to watch out for, and Nifty IT is still in improving. There's no significant reduction in the RS and RS momentum. That's very interesting to me, and we'll have to see if it goes further into leading and get us some more insight about it, like if there are improvements. So we'll have to wait and watch for Nifty IT, overall Nifty IT. Now moving on to the second part of this video, and probably in case if you want to use the strike platform and the RRG chart feature, you can I can leave a link, and with that link you can get a 10% discount. So if you wish to, it's not a I mean, it's not something forcibly that I'm putting on you to take this subscription, but if you want to play around, you can take it. So you can create different watch list as well. So let's say you have a different watch list which you can prepare and add stocks as well. You can see the individual stock status as well on the RRG chart, and you can combine with fundamental and technicals as well. So you will have like three places you can look at things and then play around uh, with the scenario, right? So now let's look at the other tool that I use, and I think this I have covered multiple times in my video. So now there are a few changes in terms of the filtration criteria on the stock scan. Um, Under stock, so all the options which we were getting it previously on the screen, now it is under the drop down of product. So the moment you click on the stock scans, and then you have an option called market scan. So this is my favorite place where every weekend I sit and see how's the trend, right? So um, I mean, so I do have two portfolio. One is for the core portfolio where I look at only on the monthly basis on the technical chart and track fundamentals. And then I have a satellite portfolio where I play around the momentum and whatever I want to play for a shorter duration. But anyways, look at this here. So if I have to just quickly see what happened within a week, last 1 week, so I can just do the sorting on returns versus 1 week, and then I can see that okay, which are the indices doing, or the sector or industry doing really well. I can see those industry highlighted. So I can see the like top 10 industries, and then I can go back and see the individual stocks as well. So it's not like just showing the industry to you. Now you can go to the index as well, and you can play around with the index level as well. So you can see that what's happening on the index level, right? So which index is on the top at the moment, and you can change the filters as well. You can put minimum companies over there, so you can increase, you can decrease. So you can see that what is the returns from the indices that you're getting within the last 1 week, and you can also put it on a return 1 month as well, right? And then 3 months, and then 6 months. So it's up to your view which one you want to look at it. So weekly view gives you to catch the early trends, right? If a particular industry is coming in a multiple screens, like returns 1 week, returns 1 month, and in the returns of 3 months and 6 months, so you should at least go and study those industry and find out what are the key growth catalysts are playing over there, and why it is appearing on the multiple screens over there. Now you have, and one of the best features, and I like this personally and I use this personally, which is performance versus Nifty 500. So let's say if I have to find out which are the industries are doing really great with regards to the Nifty 500, which is nothing but a relative strength, right? So let's say if I have to just find out outperforming Nifty 500 in a weekly time frame. So last 1 week, which are the industries have outperformed Nifty 500, right? So I can find out that. So let's say auto, we have Eicher Motor, Ashok Leyland, and then Scott, and then Force Motor, and then Electra. So I mean, um, this is just an example. So you can look at other things as well. Diagnostics are coming since multiple. I think last 2 or 3 weeks I can find out this is coming up, and it is gradually coming up on the ladder, which is really interesting to see. Hospitals are still coming up, and then aerospace and defense equipments are now on 10th position, which were I think around 12 or 13 positions. So it's slowly coming up on the top, and then IT consulting and software large. So I see some of the companies underneath of these major industries. So you can play around with it. You can change the timeline with with regards to 1 month as well. You can go a little deeper on 3 months as well. You will see some of the industries are appearing on a multiple time frame, even in a weekly, monthly, and 3 months and 6 months as well. So you can find out, you can do further analysis on those. And then one of the best features is you can create a team. So let's say I have created a teams like so team facility management, right? So if I run the scan, I get companies which are into a facility management. Then I have a capital goods, which talks about the electric general industry, right? And then I have a team cables and power. So for me, it's become very easy to just go there, and I get information like which are the companies appearing, and I can put alerts on those as well, so that any notification that any movement, any new events gets into my mailbox, and I can read it on a weekly basis as well. So you just put a run, and then you see all the companies which are related to Team IT, ER&D, and you see all the information over here. The another feature is you can put a latest results as well. So the moment you select that, it will show the latest results as well. So if you remove this, it will remove that as well. So you see a 6 companies over here, and you can also put a performance here last 1 week, and you can see how these companies have performed in the last 1 week, 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year as well. So it's very easy to grab the information in terms of multiple parameters, right? So you can put a default view as well, and then find out the information. So this is how you can create a multiple teams, um, you know, uh, for your better scanning process. The other one which I like a lot, which is on technicals, which is like long-term breakout and short-term breakout, right? And volume rocketing. These are my three most favorites one. So long-term breakout, so you run it, you see a 19 results, and um, when you are certain that the long term is more than 2 years, right? So 2 years and more than 2 years. So when you see this, this will definitely give you some hint about, okay, something is happening in these companies. Let me study these, right? What are the key growth parameters, right? So and then AI can help you. So I can give you an example here. So um, let's say I've taken these 5 companies, right? So top 5, just for an example. You just take a screenshot, and then you copy the image, um, go to chat here. So I'll just initiate a new chat. So just say that you have to define it. When you write a prompt, again, I'm just repeating myself, you have to define a role of LLM that it's going to play. So you are one of the best financial advisor. Um, Sorry about that, sir. You perform the analysis of the long-term breakout on the technical charts. Um, your task is to identify the the key recent reasons for the long-term breakout on the technical chart for the attached stocks. Please add the reasoning of the thesis and share the details. Please make sure the details are 100% accurate. Um, Please feel free to ask questions. Um, the reward is in your way too if you perform this task properly, right? So now you might have a question like, what does that? Please feel free to ask question the reward. LLM is not expecting any $100 and $200 that you're going to pay to the LLM. The thing is the reward is one of the parameters which has been taught to LLM. So reward is like a momentum score to the LLM. So when LLM sees reward as a keyword, it reads as a momentum score, right? So it mimics the human momentum score and try to do the task properly. Please feel free to ask question. It does allow LLM to empower. So again, it takes as a weights the parameter. We call it as a weights is equal to parameters on the LLM models. So it takes that as an increasing way. So this is how, I mean, it won't make a significant difference, but you can add that to make your prompt more better. So look at this. So let's look at this. Okay, I have not added. Can you, I forgot to add, can you please add the fundamental figures and summarize everything on a table format? So it will just go ahead and do the summarize, perform the summarization, and then it will just share the details with you. Look at this, right? So you get some idea about it, right? Immediate ideas. So now if I have to study all these companies, at least I have some starting point. I'm not saying that this is everything and you just go ahead blindly and start investing. You know, just the starting point. So LLM can help you with the starting points. It doesn't mean that everything LLM can do for you, but it's all depend on how you use the prompt skills and then how you utilize the LLM models for your research. So look at this. Look at this. So you get all these ideas, right? So you get all these ideas, you get to know things. So all these are really great. So now with that, I'll stop here today. So we have gone through the major indices. We have seen some of the way of using one of the tools called stock scans. And then we have seen one of the examples of how to begin the analysis by using LLM, by using the LLM, uh, by using the LLM, right? So this is how you can, you know, use the LLM and play around it. Thank you so much for your patience, and we'll meet you again in the next video. And thank you so much for your time and patience watching. And looking forward to get your feedback as well. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.